Hello everybody, welcome back to a FNAF review, and today we are going to be reviewing the new Five Nights at Freddy's Survive Till 6 AM board game by FUNKO. I actually bought this 4 days ago whenever I went to Smith's Toys. Whenever I got my army of 4 Glamrock Freddy plushies, I got this board game as well. So yeah, this board game is actually very new, and it actually did only come out in October of this year, so October 2020, so it's actually really new. Now, this isn't really an unboxing because I've already opened it and played through it and all a few times before I'm going to go do a playthrough in this video. So I know how to play it, and it's really, really good and really fun. So let's go to the back and read the back of it, though, before we do that. So here's the back of it. You can see you've got that iconic Toy Freddy pose, and there's a bunch of info here, but let's read this first of all. So it's FUNKO Games, Five Nights at Freddy's Survive Till 6 AM game. Let's take a read at this. Alright, so let's read this. Can you survive the night shift at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? As a newly hired security guard, it's your duty to keep an eye on the security cameras and make sure nothing goes wrong. Keep alert to movements in the dark, but be wary of using your limited power for the lights indoors. Can you keep the animatronics out of your office, or will you be their next victim? It's high tension, jump scare fun in a spooky strategy game. To get through the night, be sure to, number 1, check the security cameras, number 2, conserve your power, and number 3, avoid Freddy and his friends. So yeah, as you can probably already gather, this is literally a board game recreation of FNAF 1. Down here it tells you that what's included in this, you get the game board, 96 camera cards, 2 reference cards, 2 power dials, 13 clock cards, 2 power dice, and instructions. You may not understand all of that right now, but by the time we're done looking at this, you'll know what all of that is. And at the side there, you've even got an image of a little example on what the board game looks like. So yeah, the front of it looks really cool. It's actually got the same type balloons that the Blacklight FNAF Pizza Sim merch has. And you've got official models there of Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Oh, and also if you look, these are the 4 exact same poses as the Ultimate Group poster has as well, so that's cool. Oh, and also the animatronics on it are very shiny and stuff as well, so that's really cool, and it's very high quality. Oh, and before we get to open it, here's the side of the box if you're interested. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza with Toy Freddy, the top of it. Side, which basically is the same almost, and in the back you've got some stuff in there like where it's made, manufactured for FUNKO Games, how to follow them, copyright, warnings, copyright, years made, all that kind of jazz. Oh, and one more thing before I open it, and two little more of a little bits of detail is that the game is recommended for people ages 13 and up, and it is for 1 to 2 players. Also, yes, I've opened this before and played it myself, so it's not going to be total retail opening it. I've already opened this before, so you have the instructions. This is what it's like whenever you first get it though. You have the instructions, you have the board which will have some plastic over it which you'll have to take off, and then you've got all this stuff here. So here's your instruction booklet. You can see it says Let's Eat and has Freddy Fazbear's Pizza logo and instructions, and in here's a little leaflet that will guide you through the setup, the overview, how to win, components, and the gameplay and all that, and we'll look over that as well. This here little thing here is your game board. This is where you play your game. So you just flip it like this. I'm going to be playing this on the table out in the kitchen though shortly. So here's your board. This is your one player, your solo play. You can see there's the clock. That's where you put your clock cards, which we'll get into more detail later. There's your map. There's the office. There's cam 1, cam 2, cam 3, cam 4. If you're confused, don't worry. I'll go into how you actually play this later. And here's the opposite side, which is for 2-player play. I think for this video I'm going to play 1 player, and then I'm going to play around with my brother as 2-player to show you both of them. And beneath the instruction booklet and the game board, you've got all of this stuff. Now let me introduce you what all of this stuff is. So first of all, on the top left here, you have your 2 power dice, which you'll find out what these do later. Maybe the name will give you a hint. Power dice. Hey, let's just have a test roll with them. I got a 5 and a 10. Alright, and then here in the top right, you've got your 2 power dials. So if you have 2 of them here, one of them's for player 1 and one of them's for player 2. It even says on there, and things that are orange mean player 1 and things that are purple are player 2. And it says power remaining. This here is your power. So yeah, this has got the power starting 100 all the way down to 0% power, which is when you're dead. Okay, now the bottom right, you've got a bag here. These are your clock cards. So yeah, you've got a start card, and then you've got cards for every half-hour point from 12 AM all the way to 5:30 AM. 6 AM is printed onto the board. Yeah, every round you will put the card away and make it the next half hour. So there's your clock cards. And then the final And in the bottom left, wait, it's empty? I'm just kidding, you've got all of your cards. So yeah, these are your reference cards, which is like basically your tutorial cards, just showing you how to play in case you don't look at the instructions. Here's a card for the instructions. There's also a reference card for player 2, which is the exact same. So yeah, these two cards are just tutorial cards and aren't used in the actual game. Now here's your two piles of camera monitor cards. One for player 1 is player 1's pile, which is like orange brown, and then you've got purple for player 2. First of all, let's look at the animatronic cards. Now these are the 4 animatronics for player 1. So player 1 will be going against 4 animatronics, and player 2 will be going against 4 animatronics. The 4 animatronics that player 1 will be going against is the 4 classic animatronics. So Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Here are the purple animatronic cards. So player 2 will be going against the toy animatronics. They're going against Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and then Balloon Boy as well. Within your other 2 piles, which are big piles, you have 5 other cards as well. You've got 3 different what was that cards, which we'll get into more detail on what they do later. One of them which is facing down, one of them is going an arrow this way, and then 2 arrows. You've got a power depletion card, which is usage plus 5, and then you've got an empty room camera, which is like the best one because it's a good thing, okay? So yeah, these 2 piles consist of many duplicates of each of these cards, and these fall in very well and have a big effect on the gameplay. These here cards are like the majority of the cards, and then the animatronic cards. Anyways, I'm gonna head out into the kitchen, show you the instructions, and then actually show you a playthrough of the game. So let's go. Okay, so I'm out. I've actually got my Freddy there just, and I'm gonna show you the instructions, and then play around with single, and then play around with my brother. Okay, instructions. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun comes alive. And then this is like the exact same thing, basically, as the back of it. So components, here's your equipment. I already showed you this, the double-sided board, the monitor cards, the reference cards, the power dial, clock cards, and power dice. And an overview, in Finance Freddy's arrived till 6 AM. You play as a security guard, work on the night shift at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location. Choose to turn on the lights or close the doors to protect yourself, but watch out. Each reaction subtracts your limited power. Keep Freddy and the animatronic characters out of your office and win at 6 AM. You can learn how to play if this video still confuses you and you have this game or you're going to get it, you can go on this site to learn how to play it. Solo play, you can also play solo. Use the 1 player side of the board and the player 1 orange camera monitor cards. I already brought that up. All the rules are the same and you win if you survive until 6 AM with an animatronic getting in the office. How to win. To win, survive until 6 AM without an animatronic moving into your office. If a single animatronic moves into your office, you immediately lose the game and the upper player wins. If both players survive until 6 AM without an animatronic moving into your offices, the player with the most power remaining wins. If you're playing a single player, it's just you've got to get the second power. Without an animatronic card, get into your office. So this is for 2 players. It says place the board between the players with the 2 players tied up. Set the power dice nearby, but I'm going to play single player first, so let's get the game board. Alright, so this is the single player side. As I said, I'm going to play 2 player with my brother after I show you single player first. And the power dice, let's just put these here as well. Take the camera monitor cards, power dial, and reference card that match the color closest to you on the board. Set your power dial to... Player 1 uses the orange colored power dial. Set this to 100%. Here are my stock of cards. Here's player 2 and here's player 1. Here's the pile I'll be using because I'm playing player 1 first. Don't need the reference card, you don't use it for the game, it's just a tutorial card. So it says to remove the 4 animatronics from your camera monitor card. So here I put them aside, outside of my normal pile. And now it says shuffle your camera monitor cards and make 4 face down piles at each location as follows. So yep, here's cam 1, here's your office, here's cam 2, here's cam 3, and here's cam 4, and then here's the map. The map doesn't really mean anything. So here you have to put 12 cards. Camera 2, you have to put 11 cards and 1 animatronic. This here's Freddy head symbolizes an animatronic. Cam 3, you put 11 cards and 1 animatronic. And cam 4, you put 10 cards and 2 animatronics. Alright, so just gotta shuffle up these cards, not gonna look at them. Oh wait, if I got these upside down. Oh no, I've mixed these all up, have I? Wait, I think it's just these 2. Oh well, I'll be able to flip them after anyway. Whilst I'm playing. So shuffle these up a bit. Right, there we go. So let's pit 12. Let's just pit them in each pile as we're instructed to do. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so 12 cards here. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now let me flip these. I don't mean flip them around, I mean put them the right way. And now we'll replace 11 cards here, 11 cards here, 10 cards there, and then I'll put the animatronics in at the end. Okay, so I've put 12 cards here, 11 cards here, 11 cards here, and 10 cards here. Now we're going to shuffle the animatronics into the piles as it instructs us to. So what I always do is at Pirate Cove, I hide Foxy and put in and shuffle it again. So here's Foxy, them in. Shuffle the pile up. What fun is it? If you cheat. Alright, and then Foxy's hidden in there somewhere. Next pile, which is here, I'll put Chica into it, which is the dining area. Put Chica on top and start shuffling. Alright, and then here we're going to put 2 animatronics, which will be our remaining 2, which is Freddy and Bonnie. There. So now we've got almost everything ready. We've got the power dice there, the dial, and they're all shuffled up piles there. The last thing I need to do is the clock cards. So if you want to put the start one at the very top, put it on the pile here, and then under there is 12 AM and then 12:30 all the way up until 5:30. So yep, that's the entire setup. Then I'll show you the instructions, the gameplay. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because I think you'll be able to learn it better if you watch me actually play it. So gameplay, phase 1 is where you monitor the camera. So first thing is that you take off the top card so that it's the first clock card, so that's 12 AM. Then both players, remember if you're playing single player, it'll just be you, and complete these steps. Starting at the hallway location and moving towards the show stage, reveal the top card of the pile and place it face up below the pile. Continuing until you've revealed cards at each location. If you ever reveal an animatronic, keep revealing cards from the pile at the same location until you reveal a card that's not an animatronic. If a pile runs out of cards, you don't have to flip any more cards from that pile in the whole round. Phase 2 is when you can choose to react to any of the cards which you've pulled in phase 1. So it says, the player with the most power in the power dial will react first. If there's a tie, the player with a star on their dial reacts first. In this phase, you can react to cards to protect yourself or choose to conserve power. Cards you don't or can't react to will move closer to your office in phase 3. So number 1, you choose the cards that you want to react to. So you can react to 0, 1, or 2 face-up animatronic or what was that cards. There can be multiple cards at a single location if you reveal one or more animatronics in phase 1, so they can actually move around the animatronics. Like if you don't react to them, they move up 1, and the what was that cards can also move the animatronics as well. And then roll power dice equal to the number of cards you're reacting to. So for example, if you're reacting to 1 card, you roll the dice 1 time, and if you're reacting to 2 cards, you throw 2 dice. But if you react to none of the cards, you don't throw any dice. After rolling, subtract the total amount of power you've rolled by rotating the power dial. If you ever have to subtract more power from your power dial than you have, you don't subtract this number and react to nothing. So that's if you run out of power. Here are the card effects. Follow these effects when you react to these card types. The animatronics, you shut the door immediately, shuffle the animatronic into the pile at their current location. Note if you don't, or you can't react to the animatronic while they're in the hallway, which is the final camera before the office, they will move into your office in phase 3, and you will lose. What was that card? You turned on the lights, discard this card immediately into your office without effect. Power depletion, you do not react to these cards. If you roll power dice, though, face-up power depletion cards subtract additional 5% power. If you didn't react to any cards during this phase, ignore this. And then the empty room is the good thing because you don't react to them and they don't do anything. So phase 3 is resolve. So you'll start discarding the cards here. So discard power depletion and empty rooms into your office. Resolve remaining face-up cards using phase 2 turn order, 1 at a time from the hallway to the show stage, and then discard them into your office. The animatronic characters, you shuffle the animatronic into the ejaculate location pile closer to your office. If the ejaculate location is your office, you lose the game. What was that? Sideways arrows. Take the top card from the pile at this location and move it towards your office, 1 or 2 locations depending on the number of arrows. And place the card on top of the pile at the new location without looking at the card. If a card reaches your office, reveal that card immediately. If the card that's revealed is an animatronic, then you'll lose the game. If you don't, then discard it from the game. So What was that if it's facing downwards? Reveal the top card from the pile at this location. Resolve it immediately following the effects listed in phase 3. At the end of this round, if any location has an empty pile, move the remaining piles one location over so they are closer to your office. Start the next round at phase 1 and repeat until you reach 6 AM or the other player loses the game. Or in this case, if it's one player, till if you lose. So here's an example turn. It's 1 AM and Chris has revealed the cards shown above. Chris decides to react to Freddy and the what was that card at the show stage. So he rolls 2 power dice because it's reacting to 2 cards. 1 for each card he's reacting to. He rolls a 5 and a 10, so he subtracts 20% power because of the power depletion, which, you know, will deplete an extra. Shuffling them about. Here's an example number 2 as well. Starting at the hallway, Chris resolves the remaining cards. Chris resolves the power depletion to his office. Next, the power code reveals the top part of the pile. Oh no, it's Chica. He resolves the animatronic immediately by shuffling it into the hallway pile. So I guess that means he doesn't react to it, so it moves closer. And then discards what was that card. Finally, Chris takes the top card of the dining area pile and places it on top of the hallway pile without looking at it. He then discards and resolve the what was that card and of the dining area to his office and is ready to start the next round. Yep, and that's everything. I'm gonna actually play the game so that may be a bit confusing. I'm gonna play the game and hopefully it makes more sense. Okay, so we take off the start and we're at 12 AM and we begin the game. So what we do first is we take one card, the top card from each of these locations, and put them down here. If it's an animatronic, we'll keep pinning them until it's not an animatronic. So let's see. So first, you've got a what was that card here. Okay, we've got power depletion. A what was that? Okay, and an empty camera. So now we're gonna react to these. Okay, so I'm gonna choose not to react to any of these because I don't think I need to. And it will save me power as well. So now on to the final phase, which is resolving them, and then we'll move on to 12:30. So we have to follow the effects of these, however, starting from here and going to there. So first of all, the what was that card? We gotta pick the top card from here and move it over one as it's showing us. So I gotta take this top card and bring it here, and saying it's in the office, once it reaches the office, you have to reach it immediately, flip it over, and if it's not animatronic, you lose. So if it was here and I flip it to there, I won't reveal it. I only flip it around if it reaches the office. So I'm gonna flip this around, and it's an empty camera, so we can get rid of this. Power depletion, saying we didn't react to anything, this doesn't matter. This, we have to take this card and move it 2 spaces, so this will be here. And then empty camera doesn't do anything, so we can fit this all into the pile and move to 12:30 AM. Okay, so now we do the exact same thing though, however, only in the first phase, which is 12 AM, you will keep revealing until it's not an animatronic. So if I get an animatronic at 12 AM and onwards, I won't keep pulling them until it's not an animatronic. So we're gonna reveal this. Okay, we got a what was that card. Another what was that card. Another what was that card. And an empty camera. So I'm not gonna resolve any of these. And we're going to react to them. So starting with this, I'm going to take the top card and bring it to my office, saying it's the office, I'll reveal it. Empty camera. Okay, so we'll take this card, move it over, it's not in my office so I won't reveal it, that discards this. I'll take this card, move it over 1, don't look at it, and that's it. Empty camera does nothing, and we're good. So we're at 1 AM, and I haven't done anything, so I still have 100% power at 1 AM. Imagine that, like, damn. Okay, so round 3. See what we got. Oh, I might react to that because I'm not sure if that's an animatronic or not. Okay, we've got another what was that card? Oh, things are getting real. Freddy! Okay, what will I do? Should I react to this? I think I'm gonna react to this as well as Freddy, so we're gonna roll 2 dice, and we've got no power depletion, so that's okay. I'm gonna roll 2 dice. What we got? We got a 5 and a 10. So we take off 15% of my power. So we've got 85%. So we totally take this away without doing any effects because we reacted to it. And Freddy, I'll take him and mix him back into the show stage pile. We've got Freddy, and here we've got our pile. Shuffle them. Alright. So now we'll take it and put it back. And these now we must react to. So this one, I'll take this top card and downwards. It's another one, so I'll do the exact same thing, I suppose. Or will I just, hang on. So yeah, this is, if I reveal another one of these what was that cards with this one, it'll just be, I don't do it again, so I just discard both of these. And then this, I didn't react to it, so I'll take this card without revealing it and move it 2 spaces. And that's it gone. So now we are at 130 and I have 85%, so that's good. Phase 4 now, so take the top card. Okay, we got a power depletion. Take this card, we got a what was that? I might discard that. I think I will discard that. Oh, but we're gonna be taking off a lot of power. We're gonna, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I'll react to that, but I have to take off at least 15% power. One more thing I'll bring up. If you roll the dice and lands in this, you take off 0%. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna roll it because I don't want 15%, so I'm just gonna put this here and get lucky. Ooh! Ooh, that was quite intense. If that was an animatronic, I'd be done. Okay, now we move on to 2 AM. 85% still. So yeah, that was quite a gamble I took there. If that was an animatronic, I moved to 2 spots, I would have been dead. So let's reveal. Okay, another what was that? A power depletion. Another power depletion. And an empty camera. Ooh, do I want to react to this? Because this would be an animatronic, maybe. What do I do? Because I have to take off an additional 10%. I think I won't react. Okay, we're just gonna have to YOLO this. Ooh, if that was an animatronic, I'd be dead. I need to stop taking these risks. I could end up dead. Okay, now we're at 230. We're almost halfway and I have 85% because I'm really trying to take some risks to save power. Okay, we're on the next round. Let's do it again. Okay, I think I'm gonna react to this. Hopefully I don't get a bunch of power depletions. Chica. I can only react to 2. So I'm gonna react to this what was that card, and I'm gonna react to Chica. So let's throw 2 dice. 10%. So that'll bring this down to 75. So that's that down to 75. We're gonna take that and put it away because I reacted to that. This I didn't react to, so I will take this card. So it's just 1 card, make sure. And put it here, move it over. So that's that done. I reacted to Chica, so I will take her and shuffle her back into that pile. Okay, so we got Chica and we've got these. We are gonna just shuffle them all up. Alright. And then I didn't react to Bonnie, so Bonnie will move 1 step closer. So he moves from here to here, which is this same pile. So we're gonna shuffle Bonnie into this as well. So Bonnie and Chica are both in this pile now. Yeah, I'm holding this myself, so probably can't see it. There we go. So we're at the next round, which is 3 AM. Halfway there. So we'll take each of these. Oh, empty camera, that's good. Love getting empty cameras. Oh, Foxy. I'm gonna react to it. I don't want them getting any closer. Oh, another empty camera, so that's lucky because Bonnie and Chica are both there. It's a pretty low chance of this being Freddy. Okay, so I'm only gonna react to Foxy and that's it. So let's take this, throw it. 5%. So that's, so yeah, we'll take away the cameras because the cameras don't do anything. So we'll take both the cameras, put them in here, and we will shuffle Foxy into this pile. There's actually only 3 cards here, so Foxy's a pretty high chance of getting him. Alright, so here we've got Foxy. I'm gonna shuffle it a good bit because I don't want to remember where Foxy is. Alright. And then we'll put this here. This was a camera card, we just put that away. And then what was that? We didn't react to it, so we have to take this card and move it over 1 space. And that's that done. So we are at 3:30 AM now with 70%, so that's going good. All right, so, oh, all right, what am I gonna do? Oh, I got Foxy again. Oh, damn. This is risky. And then we have, all right, I'm actually only gonna react to Foxy because I'm pretty sure Freddy's still there. Bonnie and Chica are here and Foxy's here, so no one would be here, so I am reacting to Foxy, I'll get to that. Okay, so we're taking this top pal and saying it'll go to the office. We gotta reveal it. Oh, it's an empty room, okay. And then put that away. So I'm gonna react to Foxy. Okay, we have to take off 10%, so make this 60. So we're now down to 60%, we're gonna shuffle. Saying this is such like a high chance of getting Foxy. Next time I get Foxy, I think I won't react to him and let him get here. Because there'll be a lower chance of getting him. And then if I get him, I can just react to him. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Alright, so we're taking Foxy. Alright. Okay, now for this, we gotta take this card, hit it 2 steps, that's at the hallway, and we're done with that. And then this, we gotta take this card. If it's an animatronic, we're gonna react to it. Or it'll move. Oh, okay, it's an empty camera. So, that's it. 4 AM with 60%, so that's going really well. Okay. Okay, what was that? Power depletion. Another what was that? And Freddy. Okay, I'm not gonna react to Freddy. I'm gonna let him move up 1 stage. And I'm not reacting to anything else, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna take a card and place it down. Okay, so we're totally done with that. I think I'll leave this here because I'm gonna go and see what this is. Hang on, let me take this. Oh, do I wanna react to it? Do I wanna react to it? No. I'm gonna let Bonnie move here. So we're taking away the power depletion because we're not reacting. Whoops, it fell on the ground. So we're gonna put this away. Freddy will move here and Bonnie will move here. Alright, so I've mixed them in and we're at 4:30 with still 60%, so that's good. There's actually only 2 cards here. This is Freddy and someone else, so there's a 50% chance I'll get Freddy. So let's start revealing. Okay, I think I'm gonna react to that because I'm not sure how many animatronics are there now. Another what was that? I'm gonna have to react to that. Chica? Wait, that's Chica and Freddy? It's a guarantee animatronic. God damn. Okay, I don't think we're gonna... Oh, this will totally eliminate this pile. Am I gonna react to this here though? Wait, Foxy's here, right? Yeah, Foxy's here, Freddy's... No, there's no animatronics there then. So, I'm just not gonna react to it. So, okay, good. This one, this will be probably Foxy. No, I have to react to that. I'm not gonna react to Chica though. So, I'm gonna take away this because that's probably Foxy and it will end up in my office. 5%. So take that to 55. 55. So now that I've reacted to it, its effect of bringing it over to doesn't work anymore because I reacted to it. Chica, I'm not going to react to. This I'm not going to react to, so I'll take this. 1, 2, move it here. And Chica, on the other hand, so we can take that away. Chica is going to move to this pile, so almost all the piles are empty. And now we are at 5 AM. 55%, so let's see. What was that? I guess we don't do anything because there's no cards here. Pirate Cove. We got Foxy. And in the dining area, we've got Freddy. Okay, so this I'm just going to take away because there's no cards there. No, I am going to react to Foxy. I want to send them back into that pile. And Freddy, I'll let join the pile as well. So we only have 1 pile left, so... Who am I reacting to? I'm reacting to Foxy. We take away 10%, so this is 45. So yeah, we've got 45% now, and I've reacted to Foxy, so I'm gonna put him in, and then Freddy will join this pile, so I'm gonna shuffle that around. All right, so now we're at the final hour, which is 5:35. And we only have one pile, so we've only got one thing to reveal, and I've got 45, so there's no way I'm losing. We got Freddy. He can't move up, and I'm just gonna react to him. Take away 10%. That would be 35. Freddy gets put back in that pile, shuffle him away. And then we reach 6 AM, so I have survived Freddy Fazbear's Pizza with 35% power left, so that's quite good. So yeah, I'm not actually decided I'm not going to play 2-player because this video ended up being very long, way longer than I thought it would be. So this was half an hour long. I will do a separate video eventually for doing 2-player probably, and yeah, that'll be cool. And I'll show you the toy animatronic and stuff like that. It just works the same instead, with a few little extra things. So there's a look at the FNAF Survive Till 6 AM Funko game. It's a really good game. I totally recommend get it, like for Christmas or something if you want. It's a really good game. So yeah, that's it. The new October 2020 Funko FNAF game. Little playthrough and review of it. That's it. Goodbye.